Welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. April is a month when we celebrate planet Earth through awareness of climate change and the restoration of our environment. As the Earth slowly rotates 366.25 sidereal days around the sun within a year, our restless Earth is always changing. Tectonic plates drift, the crust quakes, volcanoes erupt, storms form, and air pressure falls. As a result, these powerful forces are constantly transforming our planet. And just like global warming, studies show human activity is the cause of it, and by making small changes, we can make a big difference. Which is why I'm here at Waste Management Recycling Sorting Facility in Arizona, an organization that's serving our communities and working for a sustainable tomorrow.
At Waste Management, what we're looking for is to further the sustainability goals of our customers and our shareholders and ourselves. We do that through various programs, from landfill gas to energy to our single stream recycling plants. What we want to do is try and provide the most integrative and innovative solutions for all of our customers, whether it's the local supermarket or a large multinational manufacturer. Currently, we're standing in the materials recovery facility located in Surprise, Arizona. In the facility here, we kind of start everything out with our tipping floor, which is where the garbage trucks that may pick up from your house or that come in from our transfer stations are located. So we tip onto the tipping floor, and then it goes into a machine called a drum feeder. We go up to our pre-sort. During the pre-sort process, our team is going through and we're removing bags of residue, large items, pieces of wood, pallets, you name it, all things that don't really belong in the waste stream, but still some can find their way into the stream. The next step in the process, we begin to segregate the recycling stream. So we go ahead and use screening technologies that float that over to the top, and then it allows the paper and the container fraction to go to our next series. So after we've gone through the OCC screen, we go up, pull out some more residue, and then we go into our newspaper screens. The container line is really where a lot of the action takes place. We use our eddy current and our magnets to separate the tin cans and the aluminum cans. Once everything's been processed, it's all in its individual bunkers, and then it goes into our bales, and we get to have the finished product that looking behind us today with the aluminum cans or the old corrugated cardboard. If you're not sure if it's recyclable, then you should just throw it out. But really the best thing is old corrugated boxes. We love old corrugated boxes, old cardboard boxes, old newspapers, magazines, those kind of things are great. Tin cans, aluminum cans, your single-use water bottles, PET water bottles are highly recyclable. Those are back into carpet in a short amount of time or even back into bottles. What we're trying to do with our single stream programs is put everybody's bulk material together, simplify the process for as many people as we can to increase recovery, and work to expand the programs as new markets develop for these materials that we can add into the programs itself. Earth Day is a great reminder for everybody that we only got one of them, and we all need to do our part to try and reduce, carbon emissions and to make sure it's going to be there for the generations to come. Not only better, but better than what it was. The stories of dedication are just long and listed. There's 50,000 employees and team members at WM. So we hit a really vital need in the supply chain, and what we're trying to do is make sure that's sustainable and ongoing, and using technology to improve our processes internally and externally to provide, returns back to the communities we serve and our shareholders at large.
Across North America, Waste Management is working to create a better tomorrow for our planet. Go to their website and help them reach sustainability goals that will help heal planet Earth. Better recycling means a better tomorrow. I'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Doing More. In celebration of Earth Day, we're here at Waste Management's recycling sorting facility in Arizona, getting tips and resources on how to recycle right for a better tomorrow. Did you know that recycling reduces toxic waste and environmental pollution, which provides immediate benefits to human health? By reducing waste, recycling also conserves natural resources, protects natural ecosystems, and encourages biological diversity, all of which enhance the long-run sustainability of the biosphere. And speaking of sustainability, check out the Green Bronx Machine program, an initiative that grows vegetables and students through the science of sustainability.
Green Bronx Machine was born of the belief that we could grow something greater. And simply put, by putting a tower garden in a classroom aligned with our Green Bronx Machine classroom curriculum, we're able to grow high-performing schools and happy, healthy, high-performing students who know where their food comes from. It's a no-brainer. Through the art and science of growing vegetables and aligned to our Green Bronx Machine curriculum, we are teaching students about the science of sustainability by literally capturing water, growing food, understanding the relationships that live in our environment, and that we are part of a greater ecosystem and that we all have a role to play in it. I'm so excited to be bringing the Green Bronx Machine curriculum and tower gardens beyond my classroom and literally across America and around the world. I'm really looking forward to the partnership with Cox, where we'll be putting in towers and curriculum in classrooms across the Southwest. The power of a plant has been one of the most remarkable things I, as a human being, have experienced. Because literally, as we say in our new documentary, Generation Growth, you can't rush growth. But when you put a seed in a child's hand, you're making a child a promise. And that promise is they're gonna see that seed grow to something great. And if they give it some love, they give it some time, clean air, clean water, amazing things will happen. And the beauty of a plant is that they really tend to want to grow. They're great employees and they don't argue. The power of a plant is remarkable because when you put a seed in a child's hand, you're making that child a promise. And that promise is that they're going to live to see this seed become something great. And planting seeds is like planting ideas. And most importantly, when we teach children about nature, we teach them to nurture. And when we teach children to nurture, we as a society collectively embrace our better nature. For so long, it's been so easy to send our kids off to school, put them in tables, chart their data, look at their test scores. And then COVID happened. It really redefined the way we look at school and children and our priorities. And in this post-COVID world, make no doubt about it, empathy and compassion need to be our new North Star. You know, the degree to which we resist injustice is the degree to which we are all free. And when you come together to grow something greater and root yourselves in empathy and compassion, amazing things can happen. I'm so excited partnering with Cox to bring Green Bronx Machine and Tower Gardens across the Southwest. Realize I'm an Arizona State graduate. To think that we will be greening the desert aligned to one of the nation's most progressive and sustainability-focused companies. Wow, that's the message every child and every consumer needs to get behind and understand that together we can make a difference and that we're growing something greater.
We also met with an organization that creates a one-to-one mentoring relationship program. Let's take a look.
First off, Laura, give us a little bit of a background and what is the mission of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona?
Well, I always like to put our mission in my own words because I just think it's not a soundbite. It's a passion I have. What we do for the kids in Maricopa County is match them with a caring adult who really looks to not change them, not fix them, but empower them and really show them the potential that's already inside of them.
Devin, can you tell us first off, what are the founding principles of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona?
Well, our founding principles are that we believe through one-to-one mentoring, our kids can achieve their full potential. It can not only transform their lives, but it can transform our communities. And that's really the bread and butter of what we do. One-to-one relationships to help our kids reach their full potential. Some have been on a wait list for up to 2 years. Majority of our kids, 79%, come from a single parent household. So a lot of these families and these parents just need a helping hand. We know they can do the job, but they just need a helping hand. A helping hand with getting some of these boys through adolescence, maybe challenges in the classroom, or any personal challenges they might just be experiencing, any adversities they might be going through.
When it comes to, the goal each mentor has, what is that goal when it comes to serving youth that they mentor?
Right now, for instance, we have about 1,000 mentors working with kids across the valley, across Maricopa County. But on an annual basis, we serve about 1,500 to 1,600 kids a year. What we're really doing is creating a friendship. And so when we match you with a little sister, we want to make sure that you guys have a lot of things in common. They need to see that you can expand their world. And that's all we're trying to do for these kids, is just put someone in their corner that can answer the questions, that can cheer for them, that can empower them to be who they are. And I think every kid deserves that chance.
It's not a heavy lift. All we ask is that you meet with your little twice a month for just an hour for 1 year. That small commitment yields great results, great impact, life-changing impact. And so if you want to be a part of the solution, we welcome you to join us and become a big brother or a big sister.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona develops positive relationships that have a direct and lasting effect on the lives of young people. Please consider being a volunteer mentor or making a gift to help children build self-confidence and realize their full potential. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at Waste Management's recycling sorting facility in Arizona, celebrating Earth Day. Another organization committed to conserving and sustaining our planet is Cox Communications. Since its founding in 2007, Cox Conserves, Cox Enterprises' national sustainability program, has driven positive environmental change on a large scale. Cox strives to think of clean energy projects, and their innovative electronics recycling program keeps tons of material out of landfills while also providing a funding mechanism for communities. Cox Communications is an advocate for the arts and committed to serve our students and the school system throughout the pandemic. Take a look.
It's definitely sad that we can't put on the play at school, and it was gonna be like my first musical at the school.
Being away from my drama friends, I keep things to myself more, and I can't really connect to anyone.
My expectation was that I was gonna be on the stage with a bunch of friends, and I'm really sad that I couldn't do that.
They're theater kids, so they perform, and they want to put that strong face forward, and it makes me very proud as their teacher, but I know that they are missing out on those opportunities.
I've never done anything like this, so hopefully you guys think this is as cool as I do. I think this is really different and weird and awesome. Hands up if you're ready to start. Top of the page, we'll start again. The director approaches a sheepish mouse.
I'm not going out there. There's like 1,000 people, maybe 1 billion.
Yeah, I think that works great. Fairy godmother swings by.
Logan, if you drop me, I am so breaking up with you!
Something that was really clear in talking to all the kids at Thurman White Middle School was that their friendships, their social existence is entirely born out of being creative with other people. And there you are.
That's cool. I love that. That's me. I'm cute. I'm a cartoon now.
When you're not looking at it, there's nothing. But when I look, the little face appears. Hi, how are you?
Not helping. Not helping.
He still hasn't figured out how to get me in the play. Like that?
That's great.
Don't worry, Gracie. The curtain only goes up when we all have a part to play.
I believe in you, Terrence.
The cartoon was just, it was just so cool.
There's like 1,000 people, maybe 1 billion.
Pretend everyone in the audience is in their underwear and you'll be fine.
My parents are in the audience.
A play without Gracie is like a unicorn without a horn.
A fairy godmother without a wand.
A dragon without fire.
Toadstools without toes. Or stools.
Not helping!
This makes me feel like I'm a part of something bigger.
I think that the most fun part of it was that it was like a community, so everyone got to experience these things together, and we can all look back and say, like, this was what we did together.
It seems almost impossible to have that all converge together into one beautiful performance, but through the magic of these technologies and animation, we're actually able to make that happen, and it's super wonderful to see come together.
2 minutes till showtime.
We traveled to Oceanside, California to visit an organization that brings together post 9/11 combat veterans and trained rescue dogs to help them both recover and move towards a better tomorrow.
Shelter to Soldier selects dogs from shelters and rescue groups all throughout California. Our ideal candidate at Shelter to Soldier is 8 months to a year and a half old. They're confident in different environments, they have strong social drive, another motivator like food or toy drive, and ultimately these are dogs that want to have a job and that have a greater purpose to become a service dog. Our program and mission is focused on post 9/11 combat veterans that are suffering with post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, and other surrounding diagnosis. We're receiving applications from veterans, whether they're referred from friend or family member, they're referred by the VA system, or possibly a private therapist or social worker. The goal is to make sure that whether they qualify for the program or not, we're answering the call, we're providing resources, and if they do qualify, moving them through the process in the program to eventually get them matched with a service dog. Each dog in the program goes through hundreds of hours of training. This includes obedience training, public access hours, specific task work, as well as environmental desensitization, socialization, and prepping for their final exams. But once we have an approved applicant, they become a part of the Shelter to Soldier Service Dog Training Program. We have dogs that are at different stages of training in the program, and the dogs that are with us about 6 to 9 months long are ready to start meeting and matching. So we go through what we call speed dating. Approved applicants meet approved dogs. They get to hang out and spend some time together. And we're looking for an organic fit, also a fit that really makes sense to the lifestyle of both the canine and the human. Our team of professionals sits in on these speed dating outings, and we make sure that the dog is choosing the veteran's choosing the dog. But as professionals, we need to also look at the needs of the veteran, the lifestyle, what their home is like, what their day in a life is like, to make sure that ultimately we're the matchmakers making that final call. So once a veteran is paired and matched with a dog, they're going through an average of 6 to 9 months of handler training. This is covering everything from service dog rules and laws, animal care, foundational handling, and making sure that the team works really well together all the way through their final testing and graduation. We're fortunate to have a process where a large majority, currently about 85% of our dogs, pass their service dog training. But if they don't pass, they become a career change. We don't like to use the word failure around here. So career change to an emotional support animal, or if that doesn't work out, then they career change to a pet dog, still finding a loving placement and purpose in life.
Please consider helping save lives 2 at a time by donating a generous gift today. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at Waste Management's recycling sorting facility in Arizona celebrating Earth Day. While in California, we made our final stop in San Diego to visit an organization providing nutritious food and resources to individuals and families. Take a look.
Welcome to the Jacobs & Cushman San Diego Food Bank and our 90,000 square foot facility. Last year, we pushed through over 32 million pounds of food. 10.5 million pounds of that was fresh produce, and we feed 350,000 people every single month. How do we do it? Well, we are supply chain at its very best. Our distribution model includes 214 bulk food distributions that we are doing each and every month. Plus, we have a core of 500 nonprofit agencies that we partner with. So any nonprofit you know that has a feeding program, more likely than not, they're getting the majority of their food from the San Diego or North County Food Bank. Who is the face of hunger? We estimate about 1 in 7 people in San Diego County, about 450,000 people are termed food insecure. Of that number, about 177,000 are children. So our service population, working poor, seniors on a fixed income, children living in poverty, and believe it or not, active duty military, their dependents, and veterans. All this population, all these people, they don't know where the next meal is coming from. The San Diego Food Bank is a completely local and independent nonprofit organization that depends on the kindness of others. None of our important work happens without the support of great donors who really partner with the San Diego Food Bank to make our programs and services possible. We also depend on a huge volunteer base. Our volunteers are an integral part of our supply chain. We have 20,000 registered volunteers, over 28,000 volunteer visits a year, and because of those volunteers, we're able to feed more than 350,000 people every single month. Many people ask, how can I help? You can volunteer for the San Diego Food Bank. Volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. Just go to sandiegofoodbank.org, register to volunteer. No group is too small, no group is too large, but those volunteers are integral to our success in feeding the community. Another way you can help is by hosting a food drive. Each year we hold thousands of food drives and they raise millions of pounds of food for people in need. So just go online and register your group, your company, or your organization. It's that easy. Another great way to support the San Diego Food Bank is through our virtual food drive, where you can literally buy food on our behalf. Just go on and register, and we can even customize a virtual food drive for your organization, your company, your employees, where you receive a special link just for you to help raise food and track your impact. Lastly, another great way to make an impact is to go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. We can actually take $1 and leverage that into 5 meals. And I don't know another nonprofit organization that can take a donor dollar that far. You can also make a gift in somebody's honor, and you and that individual receive a letter of thanks from the San Diego Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
I want to thank Waste Management for allowing us to tour the recycling sorting facility here in Arizona and for keeping our cities, towns, and planet sustainable for a better tomorrow. Every day is Earth Day. It's a time to act towards the protection of our planet and environment, focusing on the need for conservation and sustainability. It's a time we commit and take action so we can impact better air quality, clean water, and climate change to preserve the land and wildlife in our own backyard. It's a time to work together to ensure a healthy and sustainable planet for generations to come. So happy Earth Day, and let's commit to reduce, reuse, and recycle every day. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.